Hello and welcome to another episode of Football Talk Podcast. My name is Ozzie and I'm your host for today's show. Now, 16 games were played in a grueling week for some teams. As there were a lot of games played, I'll review 5 of the top games. And unfortunately, this was a match week not very kind for one team, and that's Liverpool, and definitely one to forget. So the opening game was against Man City, which concluded 4-1 to Man City. In terms of the actual game, I think in the first half, Liverpool definitely gave it a go, taking the lead with a top corner finish from Mo Salah. But then it was Alvarez who equalized 10 minutes later. And at halftime, you're thinking it's a close game. Anything can happen. Well, City threw a number of combination punches to the head and the body, and Liverpool simply got demolished. The second goal from City, which was from Kevin De Bruyne, for me, took the wind out of the Liverpool team, and we were never able to lay a finger on Man City after that. The goals followed with Gundogan and Grealish, and from there on, it was game over. So a lot of rival fans were ridiculing Liverpool in terms of losing the match. Do people follow football? Because this Liverpool team is not the team of previous years. We're complete garbage right now, and that's me trying to keep it PG as possible. And unfortunately for Liverpool, it continued into the second game of match week 29, which was Liverpool versus Chelsea. A ball fest, to say the least. So if you manage to stay awake, well done to you. Chelsea will be kicking themselves for not getting the win. They had zillion chances towards goal, but it looks like a lot of the players left their shooting boots at home. Most of the shots actually went over the bar. If they were playing rugby, they would have got a lot of tries out of it. Klopp, on the other hand, made a lot of wholesale changes to the team. For me, it wasn't any better. It's quite clear to see that this squad is demoralized. Right now, we have no confidence, no fight, no desire. We're simply out of ideas. Honestly speaking, if this was any other manager in the Premier League, Klopp may have been sacked by now. You saw what Leicester did with Brendan Rodgers, as well as Tottenham and Chelsea. It's cutthroat right now. There's already speculation of the Nottingham Forest manager who may be getting the sack. So this summer is a big one for Liverpool. Already hearing rumours about us having a transfer budget of 200 plus million. I find that hard to believe, but if we do, we need to invest in every department, in my opinion, not just the midfield. I think the defense needs a bit of tinkering, and also up top, another wide forward would be good. But that's another show for another day. Before I do the next review, I've just got a few comments. One is from Brush, who says likes, share, and sub. Thank you, Brush, for your support as always. Eddie's Football Waffle, big up Ozzie. Newcastle upon time are getting your top 4 spot. Eddie, I've been saying it for a few weeks. I do think it's Newcastle's spot to take, but if they do get top 4, the Premier League needs to watch out. It will be a game changer next season, and they will be spending a lot of money and recruiting some good players in the summer. So it's a warning sign for everyone, not just Liverpool alone. Eddie has also said, hit the like button. Please do, guys. I appreciate it as always. Next game, Arsenal versus Leeds United. So after the City win, pressure was on the leaders to get the 3 points, as it was a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. And to be fair, they did it with ease. Leeds did start the game in great spirit, having the first shot on goal from Christensen. Which just went wide, I believe. Gabriel Jesus, who has just returned from injury recently, goes on a run inside the box and gets fouled. Now, for me, I think it was a dive, not to be around the bush. Yes, Ayling touched his knee before Jesus fell down to the ground, but for me, that was clear simulation from him. Soft penalty to concede, but nevertheless, Jesus steps up and confidently slots the ball in the back of the net. 1-0 to Arsenal. Ben White gets the second goal for Arsenal. I can't lie, that was a lucky finish. On any other day, that could have easily gone over the bar. But when you're playing in such rich vein of form, luck, or should I say lady luck, can always be on your side there, which was the case for this game. The third goal, great play by Trossard to make space for Jesus in the box, and he applies the finish, driving in. Christensen gets a consolation for Leeds with a deflected shot, and Xhaka rounds it up for Arsenal with the fourth goal, and it was a header. So Arsenal are still 8 points clear at the top. They play Liverpool next. I believe it's this Sunday at Anfield. It's been a while since Arsenal won at Anfield. I believe Klopp was still manager at Dortmund and Arteta was still an Arsenal player. So how do I feel going into this game as a Liverpool fan? Not a lot of confidence. We are Jekyll and Hyde. Against the big teams, we do turn up. Against the small teams, we unfold. And right now, we're not doing anything right now. So I'll do a match preview tomorrow. So I'll speak in more detail about that fixture. Next one, I should say next two fixtures. And what a great match week it was for Newcastle. 2 out of 2 wins. The first game against Manchester United. And what a game it was. Newcastle dominated Manchester United. And for me, thoroughly deserved the win. There have been many changes, or many chances, I should say, in the game. And the scoreline, in all honesty, could have been double figures. That's the level of chances that were created by Newcastle. But in the end, Willock broke the deadlock with a leaping header. The second goal, another header. But this time it was Callum Wilson on the score sheet. Lovely whipped free kick by Trippier. That's his trademark there. And yeah, great finish from him. The crowd went ballistic, as you can imagine, and deservedly so. What a moment for the Newcastle United fans. They waited a while to be in this position due to previous ownership. And yeah, they did fantastically well against Manchester United. Next game was an away fixture against West Ham United yesterday. And the scoreline was certainly a reflection of their 5-star performance as they won 5-1. The first goal, great play by Saint-Maximin on the right-hand side as he whipped in a cross with his left foot. And a great header from Callum Wilson. Interesting celebration from him. I think that was a bet that he made with Antonio on a BBC podcast. And he stayed with his words there, so fair play to him. The second goal, what lovely through ball by Fabian Schär, who splits the West Ham defense in half. Joe Linton goes through on goal, takes the ball around the keeper and slots it in the empty net. Miles onside as VAR took a while to come to that conclusion. Great finish by Joe Linton nevertheless. West Ham get a consolation goal with a Kurt Zouma header. Third goal from Newcastle, a mistake by the Moroccan defender Ogard, who doesn't clear the ball in time. Jacob Murphy, I believe it was, nicks it from him, squares it to Wilson. Another goal for the striker. A poor goal to concede from West Ham. At 3-1, West Ham fans were leaving the stadium. And it's probably good that they didn't see the fourth goal, as some fans would have lost their marbles if they saw it. Fabianski comes off his line to make a clearance and makes a complete hash of it. Isaac calmly gets the ball and lofts it on top of the defense into the back of the net to get on the score sheet. Fifth goal was the nail on the coffin as Joelinton sprints on the left wing and hits a shot in the bottom corner. So Eddie's Football Waffle just mentioned earlier on that Newcastle will be getting the top spot. Good point, but I think they might be going for the first spot in the Premier League. I think they're playing that well right now. Still a lot of teams challenging for that top 4. For me, it's between Newcastle, Manchester United, Tottenham, and I think Brighton could be a dark horse as they still have a couple games in hand. So if they win those games, you never know, they can make a charge for a top 4 space as well. So 9 more match weeks remaining. Things are heating up at the top and the bottom of the league. Exciting stuff for neutrals. If you're a Liverpool fan, you're already thinking about next season because I certainly am. But before we wrap up, it's time to announce this week's FPL Manager of the Week. Probably the first time this season I've got a 3-digit score. I'm still not match of the week, so disappointed to say the least. But the manager of the week goes to Lebanese Saka, whose team name is Lebanese Saka Team. He managed to notch up 146 points. Interesting selection. And I think the bench boost that he selected certainly helped with his final tally. Smart move there. So well done to you. Great week for you in fantasy football. And that concludes the show tonight. So thank you for tuning in, guys. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The next show will be taking place tomorrow, as I will be doing a match preview for the Liverpool versus Arsenal game. Time to be confirmed. So follow me on social media at OzzieFTP on Twitter or Ozzie.ftp on Instagram. And if you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You'll receive a reminder of when this show will be taking place. So until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Good evening.